All right, what's good, YouTube? We're back outside. Yes, y'all. Yeah, man, this is Coach O. Man, welcome to Coach O Outside. All right, man. So, yeah, I'm 8 week post-op. 8 week post-op on my patella tendon surgery, and I've been laying low. You know, it was a workman's comp incident, so you don't want to do anything stupid and lose that workman's comp. But I don't see any bass. I'm going to try to throw a few times. But the goal for today, honestly, is just to get outside, go down to Everglades, um, Alcatraz, and see what we can do. Try out some different baits and see if we can catch a few fish. You know, get back outside. If we catch something to eat, we'll cook it up and try to eat it up. But yeah, man, I don't see a lot in the water. Listen, I'm going all artificial. If I wanted to catch fish for sure, I would actually go get some worms and I'd catch 100 fish. Okay, that's not what I'm doing. I'm taking the challenge of trying to use artificial, some worms, some Senko worms, maybe a swim bait, or whatever, and see if we can catch something. So let's see what we can do, man. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so, you know, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I am going to start getting out more content. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had surgery on my patella tendon. See if I get y'all to look at it. See, nice and fat. There go the line. There go the line right there that shows the surgery. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the other knee, you'll see how fat the left knee is. But I am getting better. I'm 8 week post-op and I'm feeling a lot better. So we'll see, man. Let's catch some fish, man. Welcome. Guess what? We outside. Let's go, baby. It's still kind of droughty down here in the Everglades, man. We need some rain bad. But yeah, man, let's see if we catch a few fish, see a few gators, and whatever it may be. Welcome to Coach O Outside. Let's go. All right, first bait today, y'all. We're gonna try to throw this rattler and see if this rattle trap does anything. All right, we're gonna throw this rattler. You know, usually we try the Senko, but we're gonna do a little bit different fishing today. Try to throw some different baits and see if we can get a bite. Oh, this thing's swimming really deep. All right. Swimming really deep. Wow. All right. Yeah, I've made about 8 casts, you know, and nothing so far on the rattler. All right, nothing so far on the rattler. All right, but we're gonna make a few more. Then if we don't get a bite, we're gonna switch it up and go to the worm. Go to the Senko worm. But you know, you got to be patient. It's a little hot. The water's a little low. I want to be patient here. All right, so nothing with the rattler. You know what I mean? But when I look in the water, I don't see any bass. So usually when I'm having success, there's a lot of life in the water. You can see bass everywhere and things of that nature. So I'm gonna switch to a Senko. I'm gonna switch to the Senko right here, but I'm gonna, you know, be very optimistic. Or is it pessimistic? All right, but we'll switch to the Senko, to the worm, and see what happens. Let's go. All right, first cast. Not a good cast. Like I said, first cast with the Senko. I want to get as close to the other side as I can. All right. That wasn't that good either. That was not that good a worm. I mean, cast. Gotta go find some fish. Definitely not as many mosquitoes as it was the last time I was here. Thank goodness. I was getting eaten alive. Let's go. Let's see if I get this thing on the other side. Yeah, much better cast. Gonna work it slow. All right, man. We're gonna turn off the GoPro, and I'll bring you guys back when there's a fish or some action. I don't want to burn all my batteries. I don't have much battery life. Nothing on the Senko. We're gonna go down, change location, and see. Maybe even change tactic. So we'll see. So far nothing on the artificials. All right, nothing under artificial, whether it be the rattler or the Senko worm. All right, let's see. Let's move. All right, YouTube, we back outside. Yes, indeed. So we moved down probably a mile or so, or 3/4 of a mile down in the same body of water of Tamiami Trail. You know, we're just gonna make a few casts here, see if anything bites, and if it don't, we're gonna move again. We're not gonna stay here long. I want to get over to Alligator Alcatraz, see what the water looked like in the back roads, and then go from there. So yeah, let's see what happens on these first few casts. All right, YouTube, we're gonna try a crawfish bait. All right, we're gonna try a crawfish bait. All right, this is what it looks like. Something probably like a 1/2 ounce jig head. Probably like on a 1/2 ounce jig head. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I lost it. Damn. Man, that sucks. That sucks. First good hit of the day. Didn't get a very good hook set in him. A little bit rusty. Flip. No! So it looked like I found the right bait, people. It looked like I found the right bait, but I can't fish. I'm a terrible fisherman. You know, maybe I've been out too long. I can't set the hook. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. All right, so I only have 2 crawfish left, so let's see if I can land one. I gotta put one back on. Y'all give me a minute. Whew. The bass fishing ain't happening, my peoples. You know, I got a couple hits when I switched to the crawdad, but that's that. You know, I probably made 50 casts since nothing. It's hot out here now, 89 degrees. I'm gonna move, see if I get down to Alligator Alcatraz, and see what happened at Alligator Alcatraz. I probably said Everglades Alcatraz earlier, but it's Alligator Alcatraz. All right, there's a lot of cars going that way now. I don't know why, but let's see what happens. All right, my peoples, I'm gonna take y'all on the road to Everglades Alcatraz, to Alligator Alcatraz. I say Everglades, I don't know why I keep saying that. All right, we're down on the Miccosukee Indian Reservation. We're on the Miccosukee Indian Reservation. This is Tamiami Trail, Southwest 8th Street, back over in the actual city. On the way to Alligator Alcatraz, Shark Valley. Shark Valley, next left. All right, part of the Everglades National Park System, Shark Valley. Very popular here. A lot of people go down to Shark Valley. They go bike riding, and you know, they have a really long bike trail. Get great exercise. Spend time with your family. That's one of the more common things that people do down here, along with the airboat tours that happen down here as well. So yeah, like I said, we're on the Miccosukee Indian Reservation land. You know, I don't know how rules and regulations apply. You know, if you know, you'll see their law enforcement officers down here. You know, so yeah, for people that don't know, you know, we're done. You know, down on Miccosukee land. Indian Village is what it's going to say here. And if you look through there, maybe I can slow this down as I go by. Indian Village, right there. Good driving, man. Alligator Alcatraz. We want to see what that's all about. That car's right up in my booty crack. And I don't like that. I have a lot of videos back here. I didn't know it was gonna become famous for all the wrong reasons. Well, all the wrong reasons or right reasons, depending on who you are. So we should be coming up. I don't know what mile it is. I know it's at the airport because I've seen that airport before. And it was just a gate, like a steel gate. I'm actually curious to see if the gate looks the same as it did back when it was just an airport with a gate right there. All right, so what does this say right here? I see a sign. Oh, so it's gonna say Alligator Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz is coming up. So it says, the sign says Alligator, slow down. All right, so, okay, so here. So this is where Alligator Alcatraz, you see all the media, I guess? Look, I guess you got people protesting. All right, so we got all these people here that protesting. This place has become busy. Got things set up right there. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's not what it was before, y'all. Hey, I'm still gonna go fish. I'm just gonna move away from it a little bit. All right, so it's a little bit of a mayhem going on in front of Alligator Alcatraz. All right, YouTube. So I'm back here on Alligator Alcatraz on State Road 8, Tamiami Trail, up around mile marker 50. There's absolutely no fish in the water. The water level is way higher, but I've seen a jaguar cichlid and a gar. That's all I've seen. A jaguar cichlid and a gar. That's all I've seen in the water. No bass, no tilapia, no nothing. No alligator, no nothing. So this is different. I was so used to the fish being concentrated in these pools that this is weird for me to see no life in the water, but to see so much water. It's kind of contradictory in a sense to me. Now there's water, now there's no life. When there was little water, there was a lot of life, because I guess everything collected. But yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see any fish life. I just see a lot of water. On an alligator sitting back there chilling. There's an alligator just beyond the trees, giving me his left eye. Just beyond the trees right in there is an alligator. Welcome back to the water. Now we just gotta wait for the fish. There's also mosquitoes. Oh, nah, I'm not doing mosquitoes. I'm good on this mosquito thing. Woo! Yeah, so you know, obviously I looked there, I didn't see any fish life in the water. So I wasn't gonna trip out and try to, you know, force the action. So I'm heading back past Alligator Alcatraz again. Heading past Alligator Alcatraz. Alright. It says Indian Village right there. Going past Alligator Alcatraz. So you're gonna have, you know, look like there are people protesting. They go Indian situation right there. So you got Native Americans right here, you know, in their homes right here. I guess in that right there, right in there, Alligator Alcatraz sign right there. Then you have the buildup. Then you have the buildup of these cars. Maybe they're protesters. Maybe they're just people hanging out. Not sure. But you know, this is what you have. You know, this Alligator Alcatraz. You got. I know that these are Native Americans. Okay. Oh, these are Native Americans that's out here protesting. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, fat bottom. Oh man, Alligator Alcatraz. Like you got fat bottom girls. So you got it's a whole thing happening out here. It's a whole thing happening out here. Like it's like a whole thing happening out here. Like it's not just like, you know, it's become like its own thing. Like it's weird. So yeah. All right, man. We're gonna move on and see where we can find some fishing at, man. And I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yeah, whenever, you know, you get bedding fish, whether it be Oscars or peacock bass or any of the bedding fish, man, you could mess with them. If you see they see you and they stay, they're gonna attack whatever you throw at them. And if you listen closely, man, you can hear like wild hogs. Wild hogs. You can hear wild hogs. I know the thing will probably slip out of my hand. I hate grabbing these things. They're so slippery. There it is, nice little Oscar. Oh, man, it's hot. What is it, 97? Yeah, I don't think it's 97, but it's hot. Ooh. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video right there, man. I'm gonna end it right here. Whew. Man, just wanted to get out here, see Alligator Alcatraz, see what the fish are looking like. There are fish out here in certain pockets, you know what I mean? Live bait would kill out here, but I like artificial or snagging. Ooh, look out. Boy, that's something beat me up. Yeah, man. Drink some water and keep it moving. See y'all in the next one. You.